Welcome back. Call it victory by strategic retreat. Facing a deadline vote on a democratically proposed increase in the Harris County tax rate, Republican Commissioners Steve Raddick and Jack Cagle opted to elope, denying Judge Lina Hidalgo the quorum necessary to push through the $250 million per year additional levy on home and business owners.
We knew that this was a chance at a political stunt for them, and we haven't found any workaround right now. So really, it puts the county in a very dangerous position.
I think that this is an unfair and unjust and an unjustified tax at this time, and so I've decided to utilize Texas law and not be there and vote with my feet.
With the state-mandated deadline now passed, the Democratic majority will have to wait another year to try again. Democrats argued this first rate hike in 2 decades was necessary to create a rainy day fund and finance fixes for what they called years of underservice and neglect. The measure was billed as an 8% increase, but when coupled with rising valuations, experts say the actual hike would have been closer to 12%. Okay, Michelle Maples, what do you make of this?
Greg, did you get an 8% increase in your salary? Anybody in the room? 8 to 12% increase in their salary? No.
Carmen did.
Carmen may have. Well, she probably deserves it. Look, I am in Cagle's precinct, and I could not be happier with his decision to no-show. He will, if he decides to run again, he will absolutely get my vote because of this specific issue. Look, Judge Lina Hidalgo, you blew through your budget. You have so much money, you've got to make it work. That's how the rest of us live our lives. We've got our budget and we make it work within the budget. We don't get to go to the taxpayers to take more of their money. We're not getting 12% raises. You got to make it work, and I couldn't be prouder of Raddick and Cagle.
Chris Tritico, I know you remember back, I think it was 2003, when Democrats left, they did the elopement deal. What's your read on this?
Well, so yeah, it was the Republicans who just chastised the Democrats for leaving the state, so the Republicans couldn't vote on redistricting, and just chastised them all over the place. And now the Republicans are doing the same thing. But let's harken back when the county commissioners said they were going to do this. I said this is an unforced error. They shouldn't. The Democrats just took control of the county, and they're going to raise taxes 8%. I think it was a mistake to do it, and so I'm not really going to jump all over this, because I don't think that the Democrats should be raising taxes this quickly. But I do agree that we need a rainy day fund, and we need to start paying attention to infrastructure issues quickly.
Final word, Charles Blaine, 20 seconds.
So I disagree with Judge Hidalgo for calling this a political stunt. What is a stunt is her constant mischaracterization of state law and of this new property tax legislation. It doesn't tie their hands. It doesn't limit what they can bring in. They just have to ask voters for more, because government doesn't have money. It's our money. And so I also want to say 49% of Harris County renters are cost burdened, meaning they spend more than 30% of their income on rent. So Cagle and Raddick saved them. They saved flood victims. They saved people who can't afford it. The people who need it the most, they stood up for them when it mattered the most.
Okay, we'll talk more about